Hi guys, and welcome back. As you can tell from the forehead ratio in the picture, who we're talking about today, it's Kyra again. Now, it's quite rare that I do multiple videos in a row on the same person, but Kyra just keeps on being Kyra, so we're gonna keep talking about her. Now, this video was always going to be a Kyra video. Originally, I was going to do a second part of her Thirsty Thursday from last week, but then she uploaded this video, which I think is going to be more interesting because she talks about jealousy and her ex friends and step parents and like all the stuff that's called out for her. So let's see what she says.
Hello, you guys. We're doing a Q&A in the
Hi, Kyra. Welcome back to YouTube.
car. It's cold as heck in this car, so I'm gonna try to zoom through this. I just thought it'd be fun to do a Q&A because I haven't done like an update or really like answered questions in
Yes, you have on your Thirsty Thursday. It's the whole point of your live streams.
months. First question, are you and Preston going to have an
Before she enters this, Kira, okay, Oscar, when Kira was with Oscar, Oscar had a vasectomy because the doctors told Kira that if she has more babies, she'll die. So if she answers yes to this, either she was lying to Oscar or she's putting herself in danger, neither of which are responsible.
any children? Yes.
Of course you are.
Are you planning on moving now that you're saying your current home isn't your forever home? This house has never been our forever home. I mentioned
Okay,
it,
we don't really care
but
about her
no, this
house.
house is definitely not our forever home. I love the
Great.
last long vlog.
That's not a question.
Way to go. I'm glad you guys like that. It took forever
Oh yeah, that was her unseen wedding footage thing. But I love how she says unseen as if the rest of it has been seen because she hasn't released the wedding video yet.
to edit just because there was so much footage to sort through. But in the end, it ended up being so worth it and one of my favorite videos I've ever posted. So I'm glad you
Okay, great. We weren't happy you posted that.
guys liked it. When's the wedding video coming, you guys?
Not far enough away.
Or family resort, something like that. And then we're going to Scotland actually, but that's not
Scotland don't want you. That they don't like people who have threesomes in Vegas there.
summer. Did the kids stay at the wedding the whole night? Initially, I had planned that they don't stay the whole night. Jealousy.
Here we go. So Kira's obviously trying to copy Karen with her new hairstyle and like everything. She's obsessed. Oscar obviously, is still friends with Karen and however you say his name, Qua or whatever the hell. Now, I don't like these two either because they're like, they have a family vlog and they're like irresponsible parents and whatever, but they're definitely a level above Kira.
Replacement, or I don't even know. I've seen all the different variations of words that Oscar is still friends with Karen and Qua, or that now like Oscar and Addie are friends with Karen and Qua. And truthfully, no, I've never been bothered by that. If
You're such a liar, Kira. We know that you're like, you go to bed every night and wish they were still your friends and not Oscar's.
anything, I'm happy for them.
You broke up your family, not him. Even though that's not why they aren't friends with you. They aren't friends with you because you told Karen you didn't care or something when she had a miscarriage, or you told her to get over it. Yeah.
I think that especially Oscar and Qua have always had like a really amazing friendship. And I personally know from
Well,
experience,
I personally know I don't have that with Karen anymore.
it's like being able to have two couples where like the girlfriends get along and the boyfriends get along or whatever, like that is such an awesome, hard to find friendship.
Yeah, and then apparently it's even harder to keep when you leave that boyfriend and break up your entire family.
So the fact that they've all found that within each other, I think is amazing. I also think people kind of forget to piece together the fact that Karen and I stopped being friends long before
But you're not going to tell us why, are you?
Oscar and I split up. So it's not something that like all happened at the same time and that friendship ended because we ended. Like that was a friendship that was an amazing friendship. I have so many awesome memories from that
And you probably have bad memories too.
I look back at often, but that friendship was good for me at that time in my life. I just think everything happens for a reason. And
The audacity of this woman to talk about like how it was a mutual thing. No, Kira, because you did the bad things. You don't get to sit here and say that you don't need these people anymore, but you still will be friends with them if you didn't mess up. It's the same thing with Hannah. She was like, "Oh, I don't need Hannah anymore. I have no bad feelings towards her. Because why would you? It's all your fault." And then she keeps on saying, "Oh, if only you know the full truth, then tell us." Why do they do this?
At the end of the day, I'm grateful that they all have each other to be friends. And like I said, I know how hard it is to find good friendships. So hopefully that makes sense and like answers that question. Would I ever
No, it doesn't.
have friends outside of social media? All of my friends pretty much are off social media.
You have one, the Joey weirdo. Who are your other non-social media friends?
I've done the social media friendships,
Preston's friends, girlfriends, they don't like you.
and don't get me wrong, like I think that they've been great friendships. Some of them I still keep in contact
Jess fam.
with offline. But for the most part, nowadays I like to keep my friendships in real life. Did the kids ever question why they're not on camera anymore? Yes. You know, it's a hard thing to explain to for Levi.
I was so sick of people calling me out, so I just couldn't take it anymore. So I just decided to take the kids offline. But I wish I could still put them on.
By update, I always get this question: what the kids call Preston? They call him Preston.
Good. If they called him anything else, I would have been worried.
And since we've been married, even a little bit before, they do like to call him stepdad. I think the kids think it's really exciting. Even Addie, they like to talk about her as stepmom,
Which I hate. Like, how dare she?
I think is awesome. Mental
Oh, you do, yeah.
health update. Oh my gosh, guys. I have always struggled with mental health. Obviously, most of you probably know this.
Because I tore apart my family, had the threesome in Vegas, and I love all these weird, adventurous things. Yeah, we know.
I've made many, many videos about it.
Have you? Okay.
I've been on and off of medications. Tried Lexapro like 2 years ago. I don't really
Don't put this here if you're trying to be serious, Kira. It's not funny. You're not.
feel like it worked, so I got off of that relatively quickly. I recently did start Zoloft, which I feel like has really helped me. That's definitely made the biggest difference. I'm on a very low dose, you guys. I think I've talked about how I'm very afraid of medicine, and so most
Yeah, she's like scared of the weirdest things. She's scared of water.
days I'm really good, but I still, of course, have my down days. I feel like you paid way too much for your boobs. How do you feel about them?
She's gonna say no, but the real answer is yes, because have you seen them? The pictures? Because we've seen them.
So for a lift and implants, I actually have a pretty average cost for my area. I looked into that before I just paid the cost that I paid. There's a little girl running up to my house.
Yeah, I better not talk about this in front of little kids, even though I talk about it in front of my own kids all the time. But I don't, oh my, whatever.
Church going folks. Okay, I had to wait
You mean Mormons? Because doesn't she live in Utah? That's like Mormon Central.
for them to pass because they were going to all the houses around me, and I just get embarrassed filming my
No.
school updates. And that is just something that like I will
I remember she wanted to become like a daycare owner. Oh my god, imagine that. Thoughts and thoughts.
probably forever kind of keep to myself, just because any update I really give on that kind of like exposes any safety that it would have. There's no way she like doesn't see me sitting in here with my camera.
Okay, I think, is that all she has to say?
Anyways, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it is. Okay, great. So Kira's still Kira. She's still weird. She's still lying and trying to make up this like false persona of herself. So hopefully next week's video isn't on Kira again because it's been like what 3 or 4 now in a row. I can't take much of this anymore. Anyway, make sure you do all the things like subscribe, check out the Patreon if you really want to. I have like more detailed things on there. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Bye.